Hello, my name is Alex Josh, and I'm an architect in the Microsoft Business Unit at NetApp. Today we're going to be talking about rapid provisioning, and this is based on the OnCommand plugin for Microsoft. This is PowerShell based in this case, and what we're going to do is we're going to show 400 VHDs being provisioned in about 16 minutes. So as we see here, we have the Opalis integration console. This is the standard Opalis user interface, and we've created our own custom integration pack that allows us to do rapid provisioning. Now in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to use a little PowerShell script to help us do the provisioning and to create the names for the VMs. But other than that, it's all standard Opalis, and we're using our integration pack that comes with OnCommand Plug-In for Microsoft environments. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a master LUN, and we're going to do sub-LUN cloning within that master LUN and provision 50 VMs. And so what you can see here is that that cloning process has begun. And this will actually take a few minutes because we're doing these individually. And you can see the VMs themselves are about 10 gigs in size, so they're relatively small VHDs. But this would be excellent for example, a VDI implementation where you wanted a couple of hundred Windows 7 instances and you wanted to create them very quickly. So we're actually going through and we're doing them serially, one at a time. If you wanted to, you could also parallelize that. But in this particular example, we're going to do it serially just to show you how long it actually takes to do it. Now, we've actually sped up the video here, so you don't have to sit and wait for 10 minutes for this operation to occur. But as you can see in the timeline, the operation is continuing, and we're basically going to do this 50 times until we have all 50 VHDs provisioned into this single LUN. Now, obviously, these are cloned, so these VHD files are exactly the same. And if we take a look, what we're doing now is if you look at the underlying structure, you'll see that we are creating additional volumes, and each one of those volumes is an exact clone of the original. So in essence, what's happening is you get 50 more copies of this VHD for every clone that we create at this point. This is all occurring within the Opalis operation here. So once those 50 individual VHDs are cloned, and the LUN that they're in is then cloned, the next step is to then mount those resultant LUNs onto the mount point here, and you can see that that's happening. And if I open one of those up, what you'll see is you get another 50 VHDs. So each time we get 50 VHDs every time we clone this single file. So as you can see, this is a very efficient method for creating lots and lots of identical VHD files. The assumption here is that the actual VHD, the master that we're cloning, is a sysprepped VM. So with the first time it starts, you'll get a new Windows experience. Now this process is continuing, and you'll see that we've got our 8th LUN here, and it's created. And it's just going to take one more second. And then we'll have all 8. So there's 50 in each LUN, 8 LUNs, that's 400 VMs. Now we didn't show you the entire process, but just to show you the actual time that it occurs, if you take a look at the underlying Opalis workflow, we'll just click over to here, and you'll see that the process started at about 23:14, and that was when the first operation began. And then it ended about 16 minutes later if we scroll down to the end here. So the last operation was at 23:31. So that's our demonstration. Thank you very much. Please keep up to date on blogs.net.com/msenviro.